has been a lot to think about. I have been writing so many notes. There are a few things I'm still a little confused about. There are a few tidbits that I think I need more information from my classmates. I changed my mind about it being, about it being Junko. I think I know how Junko is involved though, because Junko is involved, but not the way I thought it was. Are we ready? I'm ready. I'm not ready. I'm ready. I guess I'm the first one this time.
Makoto.
You're early, Makoto.
Listen.
Does that mean you feel prepared? No! Yeah, for now at least. But where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However...
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon. And just like she said... Hello, Byakuya! Byakuya! Byakuya? Oh, why does... You know, yesterday I said that I think Monokuma showed everybody different pieces. Like, you know how I got shown what I assume is a deep faked image of everybody together in the classroom? I think Monokuma showed everybody something different. Everybody saw something different, and then they had to draw their own conclusions from that. So I think Byakuya doesn't like me because he saw something that makes him doubt me. Either that or I don't fucking know. He's just decided he's just flip-flopping and he hates me again. Okay, they arrived one after another, but they were all in the same state of shock. Except for Kyoko. Did everybody go see the hint? Oh. Hina? Hiro? They all saw something. They saw something. Silence. And it wasn't any normal silence. It was the deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial. Oh, hello, Jill.
Up here. Oh, I'm on fire.
Ah, strong silent master. So wonderful, so cool, so hot. My loins are ablaze.
Yes.
Now listen, everything will be just fine. You leave it to me.
My beautiful scissors.
With my scissor-sharp scissors in hand, I'll stab and gouge and shiv the master of evil. But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys. If it's what Master wants, it can be a boy, girl, or anything in between. I can handle it. Oh, never mind. She's back. Fuck, no, I don't want to do the class trial with Toko, dude. I want to do it with Jill. Jill is so much more fun. Where am I? No human language can describe no human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now. Me too, Toko. Me too. So everyone's here? Oh, and wearing our gloomy Gus faces, I see.
Well now.
Okay, well then, let's begin.
Thrills, chills, kills.
This final class trial is going to be slaughtered in pitch black despair, clay maximum sorrow.
That's fine.
You're right, this is the final class trial, and this time it'll be fair. What do you mean this time? Stop with all the slander. I'm a bear in good standing, you know. If there was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest, I'd take home the tiara every year. I'm gonna win this game super fair and square.
Today, I'm feeling...
And I'll make sure everyone watching at home knows that despair is mightier than hope. That despair is mightier than the hope.
Stop talking.
Enough of your tedious drivel. Begin the trial already. Sure. Let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you all down below. So don't try and run away. Laughing as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared. Whatever.
In the name of my family.
This will be over in no time. With an inexplicable confidence, Byakuya was the first into the elevator. One by one, the others followed. Okay, Hino. Okay, Hiro. Okay, Toko. Nobody made eye contact. Nobody said a word. They just disappeared into the elevator.
Hey.
They're all acting odd. Like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other.
However.
But you know what? But you know why that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so.
However.
Well, you can tell us all about it soon, at the class trial. You're right, I'm ready.
So...
Ready to win, right? Ready to win! Of course. I'm glad to hear you say that. And then Kyoko was aboard the elevator. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. I started making my way towards the opening, step after step towards the gaping maw. I'd resolved that this would be the last time. I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body, and finally, on steady legs, I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. Without warning, it began to descend, deeper and deeper, 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 deeper still. Deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper it fell. I wonder, we're going so deep, guys. I closed my eyes and sight fell away. And sound, too, disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later, I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. I wonder what the arena is gonna look like this time. Whoa, okay. Don't like it. I don't like this one. I like the last one. This is the final trial site? What do you think? Is it just the perfect background for deciding a person's fate? This is the long-awaited last stage, the always excited final boss battle. And I'm gonna sit in on this one. I'll just sit right here in the vacant 16th seat. That's why there's a 16th seat, huh? At the very beginning, there was always 16 seats.
Chills, chills,
Well, then let's begin. So, yesterday I was saying, what if the mastermind is actually Junko, and the death that Junko had was fake and staged, and also it intimidates us to follow Monokuma and actually fear the mastermind. But I changed my mind because Junko is involved, but Junko isn't the mastermind. Junko is Mukuro's dead body. Junko is actually the fake body that we found, and we've been going up and down saying, oh, is this Junko? And no, is this Mukuro, or is this Kyoko? Is this Mukuro, is this Kyoko? Like, and then once we figured out it was not Kyoko and it was Mukuro. It was like, is Mukuro the headmaster, or is Mukuro just another student? That's not even Mukuro. That's fucking Junko. Also, I think all the images are deepfakes. Okay, this is something I didn't want to accept for the longest time ever, but I think it's finally time for me to accept it. I think that I've been partially acting like Makoto deep down in my heart, because I still believe, partially, part of me still believes that all of this is fake and none of this is real and all my friends are still alive, okay? And that's the Makoto inside of me speaking. But I should probably accept that everybody's dead and all this is real and it's actually being broadcasted, and the only reason we got this far is because everybody is dead. Like, all of this is real. So that being said, I had to accept a lot of truths. Kyoko said that there's only one truth, and the one truth is probably that, hey, Makoto, hey, knock knock, Kiobe, all my friends are dead. So all the pictures are deepfakes. That being said, I think that Junko's face being covered in that photo of the entire class together is because her face got blown up. And I think all the deepfakes were possible because at the very beginning, like, we made comments on Junko not looking like she does in the magazines, and she's like, oh, that's editing. That's, everybody edits. That's super easy. So I think it's all just fake. All the pictures are a lie, and I fell for them. I fell right into his trap. Oh, and the wolf tattoo on Junko's hand, or Mukuro's dead body's hand, I think everybody kept making comments about it looking like a dog because they did redraw the wolf on a visible body part to make it obviously look like it's Mukuro, but they did a really poor job. I think they made the wolf look like shit, and so it looks like a dog. I think the headmaster, Kyoko's dad, I think he was a good guy. I think he genuinely wanted to invite Mukuro into the school to help her and show her hope instead of despair, because she was part of the ultimate despair. And then that basically just bit him in the ass. He got killed. He got tricked. Either he got tricked, he got lied to, or he got manipulated. I think Kyoko's dad isn't all that bad. The whole Yasuhiro note thing, I think Yasuhiro is literally only relevant and only still here because he is here to try to fuck with the timeline. I think he's only relevant and only still here because he repeated a few years, and he's only here to mess with my head and mess with the timeline. I don't think he's involved in anything else. I think he's literally only here to confuse me. I'm a little confused about Kyoko's memory, right? The whole thing about her notebook being in a locker room is what's really fucking with me right now. So what I think happened, and another reason I think Monokuma didn't let me watch the DVD of the headmaster interviewing all of the class 78 is because I think, oh, this also comes back to, there's a lot of stuff that comes back to me finally accepting that this is real. Me finally accepting that this is real also means that they didn't put me to sleep and transport my consciousness somewhere else. This means that this is real, and probably what happened is that I was hypnotized, put under, somehow mind controlled to go to that interview and basically sign a verbal contract to allow myself to participate in this game and continue living in the school forever. And they probably did that to the headmaster as well, or lied to him at that point. At some point, maybe, I don't know. And what happened there is that it didn't work on Kyoko. And Kyoko was able to start investigating ahead of time, and then what they did is that they just decided to take all of her memories instead of just that one part. Does that make any sense? Is that even reasonable? Like, is that even a possibility? I don't know, but I feel like that's some bullshit that this game is gonna pull, you know? Yeah, 10 deaths but only 9 bodies, and Mukuro is still alive. If it does end up being one of the students that are still alive, not Mukuro, if it's one of the 5, out of those 5, I think it would be Toko, because I think Toko's multiple personality disorder would be very fitting of something like Monokuma, I think, and would put her at an advantage to an extent, maybe. But that is also very out there and not the one. I don't believe it, but that's a just in case, throw it out there. If it is one of us, it's probably Toko, you know? I think it's time. Who do I think is the mastermind? I think the mastermind is Mukuro Ikusaba. We've never seen them. They faked their own death with Junko, and they tried to frame it as Kyoko, but I took the fall for it. But I think the mastermind is Mukuro Ikusaba, and if it's not them, then it's Toko. What do I think about the tragedy? I don't know anything about the tragedy. I don't know. Let's do it. I'm going in. There's nothing else I can do. Class trial, all rise.
Since this will be the final class trial,
Special
I've come
rule?
up with a special rule. So listen up. If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school...
Well, the thing is, I don't think the body is Mukuro.
You guys win! But if you can't...
Oh, he's on a little stool so he can reach the top of the podium.
Then I win! And of course, waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment!
Are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
I don't believe that.
Yep, sure will.
It's just gonna execute the Monokuma doll, but not the actual person.
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
Of course not. Bears never go back on their word.
Never mind all that. I just have one question for you.
Oh, you're taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling okay?
Hero, taking it seriously? What?
Is the mastermind only one person?
Wait, that is actually, nobody's ever asked that. Actually, wait, we don't even... Whoa! Nobody's ever asked that. Hero, this is the one time you've ever been useful. Holy shit.
Don't bother. I already know the answer.
Shut up. I want to know the answer.
You're all the mastermind, aren't you? You're all out to get me.
Okay, can we kill him first? Can we not get rid of him? What?
I'm right, aren't I? I knew it.
Yep, I'm the mastermind, and you're next. What? What are we? What? We're arguing. Oh my god, we're arguing this? There's no fucking way. Very high IQ question coming from Hero, yeah.
Together, haven't you?
All been working together.
So I know I'm right.
Hey, you stole my line.
Oh, okay, so they
You're
all...
all out to get me. I'm sure of it. I have evidence of my own.
Okay, yeah.
A coincidence. I too have evidence to
This is
present.
all
Evidence
Monokuma.
that
This is
proves
all
everyone
Monokuma's doing.
other than me has been working together.
What? Wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
What? My game. My game! All three of them think that everyone around them is their enemy. There's no doubt that this is a trap Monokuma set. He set it up so we would suspect each other, and I have something that proves it.
How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
No, it's wrong.
That's wrong.
It's not just you three. I have evidence too.
What? You too?
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
Well, yeah. Huh? Wait, but mine's different.
Everybody got a different freaking picture. Hers, like, everybody's in it, but her, probably. Like, everybody's in the picture except the person who was supposed to be in the picture.
With the picture you have, I'm in it. But that can't be right. Because in my picture,
We got to keep the picture? Oh,
see? I'm the only one not in it.
okay. Look at everybody. Look at everybody. Okay. Junko, you guys can't see her. Hold on, I'm moving. Junko is the only one with her back turned. We can see everybody's face in this picture except for Junko's. We can't see her face anymore. You know why? Because it's exploded. Her face is exploded. There's Makoto and Leon. It's real. The love story is real. Those are my OGs, okay? I know I'm all for Byakuya and Makoto, but in my heart, my true heart, it's Makoto and Leon. And then Mikuro not wearing anything because we don't really know what she looks like in anything else. Well, I don't know why she's the only one in the school uniform. I figured as much, in which case...
Hero, you have a picture too, right? Let's see it.
Okay, Hero, let's see yours.
Okay, but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
Okay, let's see everybody. Oh, you can't see Junko's face. That's suspicious. And here's our little, what's her name? I keep forgetting her name. Mukuro Ikusaba. Cute, this is so cute, guys. I wish this was real. Look how happy we are. We have been in great class. This one too, it's just as like I thought.
So the secret in these pictures has been revealed.
Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one missing.
But you're in my picture. You're the ones trying to trick me.
Now, these guys, I'm glad we are working together. I'm glad we're working together, right? I'm glad these are my classmates and my teammates.
So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other. The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us. Huh? I laid a trap? A trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
The proof I need to reveal Monokuma's trap. Each photo has a certain something in common. There's a connection regarding what person isn't shown in the group photos. And that person is the one who got the photos.
I got it! In each case, the only one not in the picture is the person who received it. So, in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing. In the picture Hina got, she's the only one missing. And in the picture Hero got, he's the only one missing.
I also didn't notice it's Genocide Jill and Byakuya.
As long as we're talking about it, I suppose I should show you my photo as well.
Oh, yes, please, Byakuya, please share. Oh? What is this giant fish?
In other words, Monokuma gave each of us a group photo in which that person wasn't included.
And when we each saw our picture, we just assumed everyone else was the enemy?
I didn't click past Byakuya, so I'm upset that it didn't let me watch it or look at it for longer. I only saw Sakura.
Figured it out, huh?
Yeah, I thought that must be it. But how was that a hint?
But you know, there might be more to this than just Monokuma trying to confuse us. There's something else that bothers me about everyone's pictures. What is it? What's digging at me?
Listen, can I see everyone's group photo one more time? It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Okay, Makoto, what you thinking?
Sure, no problem.
I want to see Byakuya's
Yeah,
again.
I don't mind.
I'm sure there's something unusual about these group photos. What is it? I need to compare each of them one more time. Okay, okay, this is Byakuya's. Yeah, Fumi's up here too. Okay, we can't see Junko's face. We can't see Junko's face again. We do see Mukuro in the water, and then over there is Celeste and Chihiro, or Celeste in her normal clothes, and Toko freaking out. Byakuya's picture. Hina's picture. Hiro's picture. And mine. There's something strange about all of them. Something I can't quite pin down. Something... Group photo has been added to my truth bullet section.
Can
Okay.
you just forget about the photo already?
Okay.
Trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo? I'm still pissed about that.
You're right, Hiro. I try to trick you. Now I'm going to execute you, so please just jump down this big, big hole.
And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
So you think they're fake?
Yes, I do think they're fake.
No. I assure you, they're quite real.
But I don't know. I don't believe you. Because if they were real, that means you'd have to have taken them when we were, like, in that trance where we don't remember what happened. Unless, right, this is all fake and we were all just dreaming together and this is one big dream that we're all having together at the same time. That's me being hopeful again. But if it's not that, then you probably just did that when we were in, like, that weird fainted phase between us coming to the school and waking up in that classroom when everything was shut down already, you know? Quite real. I don't believe they're real.
What are you talking about? There's no way.
Yeah! I don't remember ever taking a picture like that. So it's gotta be a fake. I'm sure of it.
But you know, can we really be so sure?
Huh?
Don't get me wrong, I don't remember taking this picture either, but...
And maybe we don't see Junko's face because it is real, but they aren't going to edit Junko the way that she's edited in the magazines. I don't think that has anything to do with it.
Is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
What do you mean?
The reason I don't remember this picture isn't necessarily because it's fake. There might be some other reason, some terrible reason, an unbelievable but entirely horrifying reason. Okay. Oh my god, Ant-Man's Gambit, I'm supposed to guess. I don't fucking know. Amnesia, okay. I don't know how to spell that word.
Now I understand.
Now I understand.
Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it?
Okay, so in rewriting my theories, in the case that these pictures are real and all of that stuff actually happened, that would mean that the period between us passing out when we came to the school and us waking up in this classroom was a much longer period. That was probably like a week. Maybe not a week. You could have taken all those pictures in a day, but it wasn't just that period. It wasn't just falling asleep and then waking up. It was falling asleep, time passed, X amount of time passed, which is questionable because we don't remember, and then we woke up. And that's when they did all that weird stuff that I'm really confused about. So those pictures could be real, even though I just said that they're deepfakes. If in the case that they are real, that means that we just lost a lot more of our memory than what I believe to have lost, I guess. I believe that they took my consciousness first before I believed that we had mega amnesia. I thought we had just mild amnesia, not like a week's worth of amnesia.
Oh, I get it. So we all just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. Makes sense. As if. You expect me to believe such an unbelievable occult-type story?
The ultimate clairvoyant wouldn't believe me?
Yeah, we all lost our memories? That's just crazy.
It's only natural that they wouldn't believe it. But no matter how much they refuse, if that's the absolute truth, they have no choice. We can't move forward until they accept it. And there's another way to prove it besides those pictures. Okay, is it? Do I know how? Monokuma's control room, interview DVD. Okay, it's gonna be interview DVD. Mukuri Kusawa's profile, Headmaster's e-handbook, and group photo. There's so many!
You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia? Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi fantasy?
I promise you, I haven't lost my memory. Ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
Even the video?
No, that's wrong.
That's not true! Do you remember telling the headmaster that you're going to live here forever?
Those photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
But but I feel like it's more than just memory loss because of this DVD. It's obviously memory loss, but also they were controlling us. They were definitely controlling us because we all said yes. We all said yes to living here for the rest of our lives. We all agreed. I don't think so.
You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
Yes, I am. It's actually Byakuya with another man. Me.
No, it's nothing like that. It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster.
When you say all of us, you mean...
All of us.
I mean all of us, including you.
You lied! I never did any kind of interview.
I thought you had all your memories, but you're on camera.
No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself. The headmaster did, in fact, interview you.
What are you saying?
I didn't imagine you would remember.
It's not about whether or not I remember.
It's not true.
You expect me to believe all this? That I lost my memory somehow?
Well, we don't have any way to refute it, so we have no choice but to accept it as reality.
Okay.
How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here!
That's right, living, breathing amnesia.
To be honest, I have something else on my mind right now.
Something else?
You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right? What were the interviews about?
The headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school.
What kind of question is that?
And how did we answer?
We'd say no, obviously.
We all said yes.
Actually, we all said we could. Even me. I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
Why? Why would you say yes to something like that?
I don't know. I don't remember a thing.
The same goes for everyone else. Nobody remembers. You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever? That's just insane! How can I believe that?
Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it. Am I right?
Everybody accept it, come on.
You sure are, 'cause it's all true.
You're just gonna tell us?
What?
I know it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it.
Well, if you're gonna just tell us, can we ask questions then?
Indeed. We only have one path in front of us.
Then, I really...
Yep, you all totally lost your memory at the same time.
This is all making my head hurt.
And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
Oopsie, you figured that part out too, huh?
Of course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
How could someone just steal our memories?
How? Come, that hardly matters right now.
I wanna know.
If I said it was hypnotism, will you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brains?
I believe in hypnotism.
Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
That's what I'm saying. Like, can we really believe that it is what he's saying?
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
I knew I could count on you.
The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
To get us to kill each other. The original motive.
You mean the motive you came up with? To try and get us to all kill each other?
That has something to do with the memories you stole from us?
It sure does. But that part's still a secret. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the close trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
That part's still a secret?
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else.
So until we do that, either way, we have to explain every last remaining mystery. So, the one who killed Mukuro, the true mastermind, that's what we need to expose. I know who it is! It's Mukuro Ikusaba! Monokuma Control Room, Mukuro Ikusaba's profile, and Headmaster's E-Handbook, okay?
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything.
Yeah.
That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
Still in the school.
Of course! They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
Well, I already know where they are. They're in the Monokuma room right now. They're literally in the Monokuma room.
It does make me so sure.
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here. The mastermind is probably a million miles away.
Monokuma Control Room!
No, that's wrong.
That's wrong.
There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere within the school.
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
I did, actually.
In the back of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma. The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
There can't be any doubt.
I guess there can be doubt.
In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
Yeah, but not anybody here. It is one of us, but not anybody here. It is another high school student and one of the 16, but not any of the 6 here.
What? Why?
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
Oh, my favorite flashback. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
So if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
But how'd they manage to survive all of this?
So we're the only ones here? It's not me! I'm not the mastermind!
Well, it's not me.
I blame Makoto.
What? Why me?
God, it's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed.
It is really weird, but it is because of Chihiro.
Oh, I get it! The only way he could have survived is if he was actually the mastermind himself,
That does really
right?
make me look really bad. Actually, you know what, Togo? I gotta give it to you. That was good. Yeah, it does make me look really bad.
Aw, nuts! You got me!
Wait! What are you trying to say?
Everyone, calm down. There's
Fuck
no
you,
reason to
Monokuma.
panic. The mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
But guys, it's not Mukuro. It's Junko. I know it's Junko.
That's a good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
Unless I'm wrong. And it actually is Junko who's the mastermind, which I don't think it is.
He's right. What more is there to talk about? If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
Huh?
One step forward, one step forward.
I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
Wrong.
No, that isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different. Wouldn't you agree, Makoto?
Mukuro's actual cause of death must have been the other wounds.
I got it! All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the monokuma file, right?
I did. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old.
It made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago. So they can't possibly be what killed her.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days? If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old. That doesn't make any sense. Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here.
That's not true. That's not true. Mukuro didn't have any of those wounds before she came here because the file in the headmaster's room says that Mukuro was spotless despite being in such an organization like Fenrir.
Huh? How do you know that?
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means, you know... You're wrong. She denied me before I could even say anything. Come on. I mean, you think I'm not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
If you're so sure we're gonna deny you, why bother saying it in the first place? Make your arguments. Group photo, interview DVD, Mercury Kusawa's profile, Headmaster's E-handbook, or Monokuma control panel, or control room. It's gonna be,
Mukuro was the ultimate
profile.
soldier.
Yeah.
He must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all of those wounds in battle.
No, she didn't! I missed.
Finished? You didn't deny me this time.
How do I make it go slower?
You made me go all
Oh, it's
cutesy.
space. You made me go all
Don't worry,
cutesy.
There wasn't anything cute about it.
You made me go all cutesy. No, those wounds didn't come from the battlefield. One look at what was written about her, and that should become clear.
Obviously, she got all...
No, that's wrong.
You're wrong.
No, Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle. The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered the school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
To be denied so completely. Actually, it's kind of refreshing. Maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
All of her training.
Anyway, so we can be sure that Mukuro suffered all those wounds after coming to this school. In which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
Mukuro's fatal injury. Ooh, look at all those injuries. They look like she got stabbed multiple times in multiple places, huh?
But if that's what killed her, then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
That's exactly what it means. When we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night? Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant. If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her.
Oh, shit! This is a thing. This is the thing that made... Okay, in my head, this makes sense for it to be Junko, but it doesn't make sense for this to be Mukuro. Because if Mukuro was a member of Fenrir and was the ultimate soldier, it doesn't make sense for me and Kyoko to be able to fight them off while they're attacking me in my sleep. Right? Because they would easily be able to outfight us or overpower us. But if it was somebody like Junko or somebody who was weaker and smaller, then it does make sense for me and Kyoko to be able to get the upper hand, right? So I'm a little confused there because my theory is Mukuro killed Mukuro because the body isn't actually Mukuro, it's Junko. Mukuro's still alive and is still controlling Monokuma. That is my theory. That's my main theory. But it just doesn't make sense that I'd be able to be a ultimate soldier and an ex-member of Fenrir, you know?
So who was it that attacked you?
The identity of the one who attacked me. I can't think of anyone else. It was Mukuro! It wasn't Mukuro! If Mukuro had been dead for several days, at least it's hard to... Okay, I picked Mukuro because in my brain, headmaster or mastermind equal Mukuro, but it's actually the mastermind. The identity of the one who attacked me. The mastermind.
I got it! The one who attacked me was the true mastermind.
Mm-hmm.
When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me. But I was wrong. It wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in.
Okay.
Let's start off with a nice, easy question.
Your questions are never easy,
Your
Monokuma.
assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption.
That's true.
You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask. The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least, that's what I think.
You're gonna tell us who the true identity of the mask killer is because Mukuro Ikusaba is the headmaster, is the mastermind, not the headmaster. I keep getting those two backwards.
Do you have any evidence that might convince me otherwise?
No, there's no way Mukuro is the one that attacked. Yes, it is. I don't understand. Okay, I feel like either I am too many steps ahead of the game, where it's like I should be denying or actually fighting that this is Mukuro. But I don't believe it is. I don't think that the dead person is Mukuro anymore, even if I didn't see their face. Mukuro had a very obvious Fenrir tattoo. Comparing that to the masked attacker. Oh, that's true. There's no Fenrir tattoo. But I thought these were gloves. It should be obvious. There was no nails. I thought they were gloves. Make your arguments. Monokuma file number 5.
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh? And what is this other part? Is it the right hand? Or the left hand?
It was the right hand.
Maybe the right foot. Or perhaps the left
I like this
foot.
part. Okay, if I'm laying down,
Or
it's the right
could
hand.
be the hips.
The hips. Her most noticeable feature, the tattoo that marked her membership in Fenrir. That tattoo was in a certain easy to spot area.
And what is this other? Is it the right hand?
Okay, it's Mukuro right hand.
It's wrong.
That's wrong.
Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly. A representation of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo. But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me. And there was no such tattoo.
Right? Look, no fingernails. I thought those were gloves.
So there's no way the person behind the mask was Mukuro.
Yeah, well, okay. You got me. I guess it wasn't her.
I do believe it was her, though.
But that still doesn't prove that it was me. It could have been, you know, someone else, right?
Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
Yeah! We were in the gym tearing you apart, so it couldn't have been any of us.
Oh, okay, sure. It couldn't have been any of you. But what about Kyoko? It totally could have been her.
Well, Kyoko actually came to save my life.
Uh-oh, no snappy comeback? Did I score a bullseye?
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Oh, showing us. Do you have camera proof? Do you have clips of, did you go into the data center and record you walking into every room?
Huh? Show me what?
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me.
Yes, please. Before anyone could say anything. Whoa? Oh? Huh? Oh, her hands! Kyoko was removing her gloves.
Your hands!
Without thinking, I let out a gasp. It was more than just a little burned skin.
Awful, isn't it? It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me.
Kyoko seemed to savor the words as she said them. Then she put her gloves back on.
My scars should suffice as proof. Makoto, did the person who attacked you have scars like mine?
No, not at all. I'm positive.
Then this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
This is just awful. On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of yours.
No bear pun!
Sorry. Did I say that out loud? I do hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Kyoko was a little bitch. Fuck you.
Not at all. You can say whatever you want.
Sure, as long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? But I'm not cornered just yet. Because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally unknown.
That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
I don't know, because they keep talking about Mukuro as if it was like actually Mukuro Ikusaba's like actually dead. But I know it's Monokuma just trying to trick us that it's not, that it's actually Mukuro. But I know in the bottom of my heart that it's not Mukuro. Unless I'm so wrong, unless I'm so incredibly wrong right now, and I fell for it and I've been thrown into a loop.
Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
And after she died, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right? Did the culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could she?
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed. Just like your brain.
Then she was being stored somewhere?
Yes, the big fridges.
To hide a body here. To just store it somewhere?
There's only one place. I can't think of anywhere else the body could have been stored. The biolab, the pool.
Mukuro's body was probably kept hidden in the biolab.
It's just bodies floating in the pool, like they're all head down with their arms floating. Okay, sorry.
Biolab? You mean on the 5th floor?
That's right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue. So it's the perfect place to hide a body, and it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof.
The proof that shows the body was carried from the biolab to the garden. There's something that made its way from the biolab to the garden. The tarp!
I got it! What makes me so sure the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is the tarp that we found in the garden. When I was checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
Oh, it says biolab.
Holy cow! How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
This proves that the tarp originally came from the biolab.
Was that praise?
There's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there.
So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers, and put the coat on it afterwards.
You made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
Oh, but it also makes sense that the mastermind, or that Mukuro Ikusaba was the person that set up the death for Mukuro Ikusaba, because they would also have a bomb on hand to make the body explode when you take off the mask.
That's just a wild guess.
Oh! Monokuma's nervous?
Where's your evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
There is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened. But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
Worked up?
Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous. Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it?
Yeah, we just have to look at how many freaking bodies are in there, and then we can easily figure out who fucking Monokuma, who the mastermind is. But no, nobody decided to look at the dead bodies. I don't know why we didn't fucking open the fridges.
You talking about unmasking the mastermind?
You see, the biolab contained an inconsistency. One so major it can't be overlooked.
An inconsistency in the biolab? Could you be talking about...
La la la, I can't hear you. La 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 la
La
la.
la la, I can't hear you!
Such a child. Oh well, just ignore him.
I need to pull myself together and think. The inconsistency in the biolab. Could you be talking about...
By the way, Makoto, what about that one thing?
Oh, what about that one thing? You trying to distract me, Monokuma?
What one thing?
What do you think I'm talking about?
I don't know what one thing you're talking about.
Your family.
Why are you saying this now?
Don't tell me you forgot about that video message. So what do you think? Are you sure your family's still okay?
Why would you bring that up now, though? What is that?
Why are you bringing
Yeah.
that up now?
Your mom, your dad, your little sister. What do you think has happened to your family?
He's really trying to distract me from me trying to figure this out. He's like throwing anything at me.
Are they really as safe as you might have assumed?
Are you trying? Is he going to try to sweeten the deal? Is he going to be like, oh, don't say anything, and who knows what might happen to them if you say the wrong thing?
Stop talking about that!
Calm down, Makoto. He wants you to get upset.
Yeah, I need to calm down. I can't let him get to me. He's just saying that because he knows we're getting close to the truth of the biolab. So if I want to shut him up, I need to expose the inconsistency and slam him with it. The inconsistency has to be that one area where the numbers just don't match up. The moment of truth.
I'm not
Biolab
listening.
lights.
This should prove it.
This should prove it.
The inconsistency Kyoko's talking about is the lights.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about? What about the lights?
What about the lights? I wonder.
Like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue. And as part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there. That's where everyone who's died is stored.
And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on.
In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
But I counted up the number of blue lights that were on, including the one Mukuro was in. And there were only 9.
Why does that matter? You gotta give me the bite-sized version here, man.
Yasuhiro, there's a real ghost! The ghost is real! It's in the walls! 9 lights doesn't make sense. The number of lights that should be on is 10 lights.
I got it! 10 of the lights should have been on. Any other number is incredibly suspicious.
Suspicious? Why? That's simple. Just recall who's died here so far, and it should become clear.
That's right. That's the key to solving this mystery. Sayaka died first. Junko was second. Leon was third. Chihiro was fourth. Mondo was fifth. Taka was sixth, and Hifumi was seventh. Celeste was eighth. Sakura was ninth. And victim number 10 was Mukuro.
So 10 people in all?
That's right. Any other number should make you immediately suspicious. But according to the lights in the biolab, only 9 people were being stored there.
You're saying a dead body just up and disappeared?
I got it! The mastermind destroyed one of the bodies to get rid of evidence.
But if they wanted to do that, they would have destroyed Mukuro's body, since they actually killed her. And yet, her body was left alone.
Then, whose body disappeared?
Junko's, because it's not actually Mukuro's dead body.
It may very well be that none of them disappeared.
Because they brought the body back and then Mukuro's still alive.
But if that's true, then why doesn't the body count match?
Including Monokuma's executions, there have apparently been 10 deaths, but there were only 9 bodies. That's the point I'm trying to make.
I'm completely lost. How can the number of victims be less than the number of murders?
I wonder. The reason there are less bodies than murders. The explanation for more murders than victims. Why is that? What would it take for that to make sense? The same person was killed twice, the mastermind destroyed a body, or only 9 murders took place. The same person was killed twice.
I got it! What about if the same person was killed twice?
Huh? Killed twice?
I am on the right track, guys.
Officially, 10 murders have been committed so far. But one of the victims may have been murdered, and then murdered again.
Murdered and murdered again?
If that's the case, there could have been 10 killings, but still only 9 victims, right?
Technically, you're right, I guess. Still, something like that.
Could easily have happened. No, it is what happened.
Sounds like you're already convinced. Then can you tell us who was killed twice?
It was Mukuro, of course.
No. Junko.
Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba, she was killed as someone else.
And that's why the body had to be stored in the biolab until the moment we found it in the garden.
No, that's crazy.
Okay,
talk.
yeah, there you go,
She was
yeah.
killed as someone else? Come on!
Yeah.
Besides, who could that someone else even have been?
I wonder, somebody that is the same size as Mukuro, maybe?
All you have to do is look at those bodily injuries of hers, and that will become obvious.
Nothing's gonna become obvious. Because Kyoko's totally delusional.
Okay, Monokuma file number 5. Let's see how long this is gonna be. Okay.
Who is this someone else that Mukuro was killed as? Was it Sayaka Maizono?
No.
Junko Enoshima?
Yes.
Leon Kuwata?
No.
Chihiro Fujisaki? Mando Owada?
No.
Kiyotaka Ishimaru? Hifumi Yamada?
No. We already figured it out.
Celestia whatever?
Ludenberg.
Or maybe Sakura Ogami? No. There's no way anyone was murdered.
Junko! Imagine I was wrong. I would have actually lost my shit if I was wrong there.
Junko, wasn't her fatal injury pretty similar to Mukuro's?
What do you mean?
And those are her
Well,
boots!
remember what happened to her? She was impaled by a bunch of spears, all over her body.
And Mukuro died from a number of wounds across her body. When you compare that to the stab wounds Junko suffered,
Similarities match?
Yes, and those are the only fatal injuries that match up. That explains why those 2 bodies are actually one and the same.
so let me see if I have this straight. Junko, or someone going by that name, was stabbed to death with multiple spears.
Or someone going by that name.
Then her body was kept in the biolab for however long before being dragged out again. Only this time, it was presented as the corpse of one Mukuro Ikusaba.
Correct.
It all matches up, right? Those wounds Junko suffered could easily be these same injuries.
It's really true? Mukuro and Junko are the same person?
I'm so glad to still have you here, Yasuhiro.
Wait, so then... Yeah, what does it all mean?
He'll get it. He'll figure it out.
It means that there haven't been 10 victims, but 9. Which also means that among the people we thought were dead, one is still alive.
And that's the true identity of the mastermind?
Yes!
Who is it? Who's behind all this?
Who do we think just died but actually used somebody else's body? Let's put 2 and 2 together, Yasuhiro.
You know the answer to that. It's Mukuro. She's still alive. She took Junko's body
Watch me be so wrong.
and made it look
Watch me be so incredibly wrong.
Died. So Mukuro is still alive. She's gotta be. Total silence? Then I must be right. I'm right, aren't I?
Mukuro alive? The one that's still alive is Mukuro? But can we really believe that? No, there's no way. There's no way Mukuro Kusaba is still alive. I don't know. I subscribe to her being alive. What? Mukuro's fatal injury, Monokuma file number 5, and Mukuro Kusaba's profile. I guess it's gonna be her profile?
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
That's right. She made it look like Junko's body was her. So the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
I subscribe to this.
Monokuma? Do you give up?
I'm wrong, guys. I'm wrong. For that to be true, then that couldn't have been her body we found in the garden. Is that really possible?
It wasn't Mukuro.
Oh,
No, that's wrong.
that's wrong.
No, the body we found in the garden was Mukuro. That's one thing we can be sure of.
Okay, so if the body in the garden was Mukuro, then the mastermind is Junko. If the body isn't Junko, then the mastermind is. I don't know, right?
The body's appearance and measurements are consistent with her record.
But so is Junko.
Right, Kyoko?
She was 5 foot 6 inches tall and weighed 97 pounds. Her vitals were 31, 21,
No, wait, Junko's
32.
5'7". Wait, Junko's 5'7", not 5'6".
Everything in her profile is consistent with that course.
What if they're twins?
And then there's the matter of the Fenrir tattoo. So there's no question it's her.
Well, if Mukuro's not the mastermind, then who's actually still alive?
Someone made it look like they died, but they're actually still alive. There's only one person it could be. Junko! It has to be Junko, right? It has to be. It has to be. It is. Holy shit!
Junko is still alive. It's the only
Oh my
possibility.
god, I thought too hard. I was right and then I thought about it too hard.
Are you sure about
I
that?
don't know. I still think Junko's a dead body. I don't know. I don't know anymore.
Huh?
I don't know anymore.
I admit, since Mukuro is undoubtedly dead, Junko does seem to be the only other explanation.
Mm-hmm. But I don't think it's Junko.
But we saw her get impaled. She died right before our very eyes. If Junko were still alive, the death we saw would had to have been some kind of charade.
That was very much a real death, right?
But you yourself confirmed she was dead, did you not?
Now that you mention it. Yeah. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. Yeah, that was pretty fucking real to me. Stretched her wrist to check for a pulse, like they do in movies and stuff. But, oh my god, okay, I was right. Makoto, you stress me the fuck out by making me doubt myself. She really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I did check, absolutely, and I can say for sure.
She was dead. There's no question. Junko was dead.
So, the idea that she's still alive.
It must be wrong.
Oh, thank you. Make me doubt myself. Fuck you, Makoto.
Then you're withdrawing your previous statement?
I withdraw my previous statement, yes.
I know you gave it your best shot, but too bad. I guess your conclusion was a dud.
Oh, you only have stuff to say when we are wrong. But you're very quiet when we're right.
Too bad, too bad.
This case hasn't been decided just yet.
Oh?
You haven't given up already, have you, Makoto?
No, ma'am. Huh?
No, of course not. There's no way I'd give up that easy.
That's all well and good, but how do you intend to solve the problem standing in your way? Junko absolutely died. Mukuro absolutely died.
Well, we can't say that Mukuro absolutely died. I still don't think it's an absolutely.
Then both of them are dead, right? There can't be any kind of survivor story.
I think we need to look at this from the opposite direction.
Huh?
The opposite direction?
Opposite
Yeah,
direction?
if you were the mastermind, what would you do?
Let's assume Junko is
Oh,
still
never mind.
alive. If so, how could she have survived?
How could Junko have survived? I checked her. She was dead. I'm sure of it. It was a doll. It was fake. But still, if she were alive somehow, could it be that Junko's not the one that died? A triplet? Junko is actually Mukuro. I don't understand. Could it be that Junko is not the one that died? If not Junko, then who? If not Junko, then Mukuro, right? I did say that Junko did look different. You know what? You're right. And that's why her face is covered in everything. Could it be that Junko's not the one that died? It was a fake Junko. It was a clone Junko, a stand-in Junko. It was Mukuro Ikusaba cosplaying. Actually, Mukuro Ikusaba isn't the ultimate despair or the ultimate soldier. She's actually the ultimate cosplayer, and she loves Junko. She came dressed up as Junko. Ah, shit. I guess she just had a stand-in? Was I actually right about her being the but I thought you weren't. Oh my god. No, I'm wrong. I don't know. If it wasn't Junko, but someone else entirely. Maybe she used some sort of trick. Hangman's Gambit. What trick did she use? Oh shit, let's figure it out. Replace? I threw it out there. I didn't think it was actually gonna be replaced. Holy shit.
Now I understand.
Now I understand. So Junko was replaced.
That's it. What if she switched places with someone else?
But does that mean if Junko switched places with someone else, does that mean the Junko we knew the entire time? The Junko we knew the entire time was just a fake Junko. That's why they look so different, and that's why that Junko isn't in any pictures. It's not even Junko at all. It couldn't even. It could easily just be somebody completely made up. Am I like? Does that count as like half right? That's it. What if she switched places with someone else?
Switch places?
Every single theory you've had is exactly half right in different ways. I am the ultimate 50%er. Switch places.
That's right. Before the spears could kill her, she got someone to take her place. Specifically, Mukuro Ikusaba.
Oh wait, I was right! Wait, what?
Then that would make it Mukuro's corpse that showed up later.
So it wasn't that Mukuro switched places with Junko. It's that Junko, switched places with Mukuro. But then, oh my god. But then that's why Mukuro looked like Junko, and I thought it was Junko because Junko made Mukuro look like Junko. Oh my god.
Which is why the body's height and weight and everything match Mukuro's profile, right?
I don't know anything about this switching places
Oh my
thing.
god.
That had to be Junko who got stabbed to death, right?
Yeah, you're saying they switched? When could they even have done that?
And if they were the ultimate despair, they could have been working together, and maybe Junko lied to Mukuro and got her killed? Because I'm trying to think of, if this is true, why would Mukuro agree to being killed unless she didn't know? Or why would she act like Junko in her place? You know? Why would she willingly herself killed. Unless it wasn't willing, because the ultimate despair isn't just one person, it's a group of people. So it could be two. And they could have been just Junko backstabbing Mukuro. Oh, there's so much stuff.
Right when she was about to die? Like she used some kind of ninja replacement technique?
Good point. There's just no way they could have switched like that. So maybe the whole idea is wrong.
There has to be some way. I need to figure out how to explain that they could have switched. They switched at the beginning, they switched after death, they switched at the moment of death, they switched at the beginning.
I got it! The two of them may have switched places from the very beginning.
What? From the beginning?
Yes, from the moment we first met. If that's when they switched, then they wouldn't have had to switch at the moment of death, right? After all, the one we saw at that point would have already been Mukuro.
So Junko killed Mukuro. For why? I don't know. Because if Mukuro was also working with Junko, then there's no reason for Junko to have killed her, because it's Monokuma. Junko was controlling Monokuma. There's no reason for her to have backstabbed her like this, right?
Hold on. So, you're saying the Junko we first met
Isn't Junko.
is actually Mukuro all along?
Then we'd already met her?
I had like a normal conversation with her.
Like, talk to her.
When we first met, none of us knew who anyone else was. So Mukuro could have simply told us her name was Junko, and we never would have known the difference. That would easily allow the two of them to switch places from the very beginning.
Wait, but Mukuro had a tattoo on the back of her hand, right? Junko never had any tattoo like that, did she?
No. Makeup, though.
She could have hidden it with foundation or something like that. If she did, it likely melted away in the explosion, exposing the tattoo after the body was extinguished. Plus, there were the fake nails found on the hands of Mukuro's body. They were the same fake red nails she was wearing when we all met for the first time.
But if she really did use foundation...
I can't believe I was right the first time, and then I thought I overthought. I was overthinking. I literally got it right, and then I overthought. And then all my theories went out the window.
Correct. Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain it wasn't Mukuro. So I'm glad nobody noticed that glaring hole when we were trying to figure out who attacked Makoto. But too bad for you, Monokuma. You can't deny it anymore.
Unless I'm wrong. Again.
Wait, so this whole thing was a setup from the very beginning?
If that's true, it was quite an elaborate plan to be sure, making it look like Mukuro was Junko.
The reason such an elaborate plan was possible is because the two of them were working together.
So Mukuro, the ultimate despair, teamed up with someone like her.
The thing that did confuse me yesterday, or the thing that also kind of made me think that Junko wasn't the mastermind, is why would the ultimate model Junko like be the ultimate despair or be a part of the ultimate despair? But like, it's also one of those things that's, it's kind of like, you know, when you're so rich and famous, and sometimes you're just evil, you know? Sometimes rich and famous people are just evil like that. And it would make sense for her to be the ultimate despair, you know? Maybe she's just rich and evil.
In other words, it would be fair to say that Junko herself was also the ultimate despair.
What's wrong? Lost the will to fight back?
I think he's just afraid.
Afraid? What's that mean, afraid? Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept to me.
Then why haven't you been saying anything?
Because it's a bunch of nonsense. Junko's my secret identity? As if.
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
I tried to protect her identity? When did I do that?
So he still refuses to admit it, but he can try to deceive us all he wants. It doesn't matter, because I've already figured it out. He tried to hide Junko's identity, and not just once, but twice. The first time was during our latest investigation. Interview DVD. Yeah, DVD.
While I was in the AV room, watching the DVD of our interviews with the headmaster.
But I thought I didn't see the continuation of Kyoko's, not that there was more people. It wasn't just the monitor, the DVD player itself had apparently turned off, which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened? Oopsie, looks like it broke out of service. What, it just so happened to break just now? Now then, when, doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right?
You made sure I couldn't finish watching the video. And the reason you did that is because you didn't want me to see the real Junko, did you?
See, if you would have told me which people I did and didn't see in the video, that would have really helped, but it only stopped at Kyoko, so I just assumed that there was more to Kyoko's interview that I wasn't allowed to see. You didn't want me to see the real Junko, did you? Okay.
Oh, yeah! If everyone was in that video, of course Junko would have had to show up.
And if Makoto saw the real Junko, it would have been totally obvious that the Junko we met was an imposter.
That whole power outage thing was just a fluke!
Was it? No, it wasn't a fluke. The mastermind definitely orchestrated that power outage, and that's not the only time they tried to hide Junko's identity. The mastermind tried to cover up one other piece of evidence. I've got to reveal that, okay? One other piece of evidence. The moment of truth. Rah! Rah! Rah!
That's impossible!
I tried to protect her identity? Yes, you covered her face!
The video wasn't the only thing you tried to cover up. You did the same thing with this group photo.
Uh-oh.
I noticed it just a little while ago, when we were all comparing the photos we got. In all the photos, there's a certain similarity, an unusual circumstance.
What's so unusual about them?
The unusual circumstance common to all these pictures. No Junko face. No Junko face. No Junko face. No Junko face. The unusual circumstances. Junko face.
I got it! Junko's face. The one thing common to every single photo is that you can't see her face. It's hard to believe her face would just happen to be hidden in every single picture, don't you think? And on top of that, in this photo, you can see that Mukuro is clearly visible. So in other words, at that point, the two of them hadn't switched yet. With all that in mind, there's no doubt that the girl whose face is hidden here is the real Junko.
Oh, I cannot believe that I went full circle. I can't believe that I was so close to saying that I was so close and being like, yes, Mastermind is Junko. I locked that in yesterday, and then today I came back and I literally just undid everything that I thought of yesterday.
Which is why you had to
It
have
was so
pictures
close.
that didn't show her face. Because if we could have seen her face, then it would have clearly revealed that the Junko in the pictures wasn't the Junko that we knew.
I really like that twist that we never actually met the real Junko. That's really good.
Xanadu!
Xanadu!
I believe everything Makoto said is true. Junko and Mukuro switched places before we met either of them.
So she killed Mukuro, who had taken her place, making it look like she died. And the real Junko is still alive.
And she's the one behind this whole murderous situation. This killing game. She's the true mastermind and the ultimate despair.
Xanadu times 2!
With this, the identity and the crimes of the mastermind have been exposed.
No, wait! Hold on!
Don't bother trying to deny it. There's no more room for debate. You don't have anywhere left to run.
Holy shit, guys, we did it!
I'll prove everything right now.
I don't know about the rest of the mysteries of the school, though. Closing argument. Okay, let's go. Let's just reenact this and see if I'm wrong.
We met the ultimate fashionista, Junko
Oh,
and
ultimate
Oshima,
fashionista.
right after
That's what it
we all
was.
arrived. But that wasn't the real Junko. The girl we saw before us was actually the 16th student who had taken Junko's place. And that girl's name was Mukuro Ikusaba. But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words, the mastermind, Junko and Oshima. Her body was kept in a biolab, which had been converted into a morgue, until Junko decided to put her body to use. Junko dragged the body out of the biolab, using a tarp to carry her to the garden. She fabricated the murder to try and frame Kyoko, who'd proven to be one big thorn in her side. Meanwhile, she wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school.
Okay.
So she put on a mask and then attacked me. After making sure I'd gotten a good look at the mask, she left the room. Then she put the same mask on Mukuro's body. This was all to make us think the person who attacked me and the corpse were one and the same. She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place. Finally, by strapping a bomb to the body, she was able to destroy any remaining evidence. She needed to hide the body's true identity. She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning. This is the truth behind Mukuro's murder, and the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind. The one controlling Monokuma. The real Junko and Oshima.
The real Junko and Oshima. I was so close!
That's the whole story behind this incident. Well, what do you have to say to that?
Oh, I thought too hard. This game got me good.
What? Are you broken again?
You can't get out of this, so don't even try.
Come on! It's time you finally revealed yourself!
It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan to keep hiding?
Remember that you promised that you were gonna kill yourself after this. You promised that you would execute yourself.
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
Over? Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case?
Oh?
Wrong!
Oh, yeah, there's still more mysteries.
More to go.
Still more mysteries of the school. Oh? What's going on? Hello, Junko! The ultimate despair! Oh my god, it's you!
We have been waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear.
Oh, now what is this?
If you swear your fealty to us, we will reward you with half of the entire world.
What the fuck is going on?
We've even drawn up the deed already. We will grant you honor, status, and some of our home cooking.
Oh my goodness, some of our home cooking.
Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
Yes? Can I save? No, thank you.
Oh, did you think I was being
Aw.
serious? Sorry, I was just messing with you.
Come on, that was so much more fun. It would have been so much more fun if Junko was actually acting like this the whole time.
It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play.
Oh my god. This is the mastermind? She's the real Junko and Oshima?
Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free.
You know, we have another truth bullet that we haven't used yet, and that is Toko's personality thing. So I think maybe Junko might have something similar where she just loves bouncing from personalities. Unless she just loves to roleplay. She's the ultimate fashionista. She loves to wear many faces, you know?
Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day. It was like I was stuck in purgatory. Or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy, you know?
Oh, I miss Monokuma. Bring him back. You're so boring, Junko.
Face.
Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
I feel like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
Well, she's the ultimate fashionista. No, I do remember seeing it. I'm sure I've seen her too somewhere. It was definitely before I got to this school. The first day in the main hall, before arriving at school,
I got it!
I saw her online.
That's right. It was before I ever came to this school. I remember seeing a magazine cover.
And she had her own magazine covers in the laundry room of the school.
And you were on it.
Wow, you have a pretty good memory. I guess that's why you've made it this far, huh?
So I was right. Then what you told me in the main hall when this all began...
I've seen her in tons of magazine covers, but I feel like that doesn't quite match up to reality. Huh? Oh, I forgot what Junko sounded like. Huh? Oh, are you talking about my cover photos and junk? Well, of course, those are totally photoshopped. Photoshopped? Yeah, you know, edited to hell and back with like computers and junk. Oh, so they aren't real?
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree? Don't you agree?
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same, because she was a different person all along.
I'm me, and Mukuro is Mukuro. She tried her best. But there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista. Two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist. Not even if they're twins.
Twins?
I know, it's such a cliche, right? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it.
Mukuro and Junko are twins?
So basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship. The older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
Me! Junko fucking Enoshima!
This is what I want to fucking see!
And together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the Ultimate Despair!
The ultimate despair? Wait, hold on. I like this Junko. I don't like that middle Junko. Whatever that middle personality was, get her out of here.
She's a totally different person now.
Like I said, I get bored easy as hell. I even get fucking bored with myself. But if you're twins, why do you have different last names? Oh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit?
Ask me that shit?
Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it bores me to tears. Answering the same questions over and over? Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
But if she was your twin, that means you killed your own sister?
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. Ha! As if.
Well, I suppose I'd better explain.
I'm getting whiplash. I'm getting whiplash. I'm getting whiplash. I'm getting whiplash.
For my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes. The so-called mastermind had to operate monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that. But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties. Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family, leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment. So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life. I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with. Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what I call the 3 atrocities. Atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive.
Oh my god.
It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society.
And you wanted to make her pretend to be you?
Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause.
Ugh, Junko, if you stay like this, I think Byakuya would fall for you. I think Byakuya would fall in love. Actually, no, he would fucking hate your ass.
She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lines.
Actually, no, he would love this, actually.
Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away.
Yeah, Byakuya would love this.
Which is precisely why I killed her, to meet everyone's expectations.
That can't be your only reason, can it?
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
I've never been a stickler for following a plan to the letter, you know? If I planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen, that'd be so boring. So, I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
In other words,
Cool.
Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal, just as I suspected. When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
What? Huh? This wasn't supposed to. Why? Me?
So, you figured it out? Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance. But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
How can you talk like that? You sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
What? I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar? Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary. We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations. Nope, I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all. When I was born, I cried tears of total despair. So that's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill. We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything. We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way and live without regret. So you just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it?
That's not true at all. We were twins. How could I not be sad?
Oh, she has mushrooms.
That's why it gets me so excited. Feeling no pressure
precious sister with my own two hands. That act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it. It's like super, 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 super despair.
Super, 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 super despair.
Super, 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 super despair.
I love Junko.
It just feels so good.
What the hell is wrong with you?
And my sister too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair. After all, to be murdered by your own sister, and only as an example to someone else, she must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness. I'm so jealous of her. Super jealous.
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
Turning your own despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe it.
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level of nuts!
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right? So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
No, I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
That would be me, actually.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect. Because on top of everything else, he's got that noble blood.
Don't you mean had that noble blood?
Oh, because you killed his family?
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so slow!
Wait, this is the best one. This is the best one.
You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away!
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer! So how about the next one? Maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start gloating!
Damn straight! That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to solve all these mysteries. And then we'll have our victory!
We will have our victory. Oh my god, I'm glad we got the mastermind out of the way. I know we gotta solve the rest of this shit.
I can't wait!
Alright, then let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you steal from us?
Yeah, tell us.
When the group pictures were taken, and those interviews, it must mean... I got it! It must have something to do with our entrance exams.
No fair! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before.
It was the pictures.
All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things. Do you recall?
Thinking back to what Monokuma... We're not going to with Junko? Thinking back to what Monokuma told us. The memories that were stolen from us, and what they must be related to. I'm gonna say the motives Monokuma came up with, then?
I got it!
I don't know what the pictures have to do with the motives.
The motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other, right?
So you do remember after all. Well, I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important.
Unless I'm adding the picture part in for no reason, it's not actually talking about the pictures. I might be doing that.
It was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners. So then, let me ask you another question. Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
Theme?
Yep, you got it. So that's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
The theme for the motive Monokuma gave us for the first murder. Monokuma gave us those to DVDs. On my DVD was footage of my family. On Sayaka's was her and her friends. They had a dream they all shared. So for the first murder, the motives we were given was... human connections.
I got it! The driving force behind the motive you presented us with at that point was human connections.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys? Each video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships. For example, your family. For example, your friends. I ruined all those relationships and showed you the results. It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill. But still, what a cruel thing to do.
You're the one that did it!
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay! Time for the next question! So, what was the theme for the second motive?
For the second murder, the motive's theme was... That's when we got those weird envelopes from Monokuma. What was the envelopes? Oh, it was the secrets. It was supposed to tell our secrets. Mine mentioned how I used to wet the bed. So the theme that time was the past.
I got it! It was our past, right?
Yay! Makoto got it right again!
And then the third time was...
Time, the theme was...
The next one is gonna be money, so it would be like riches or the future. I don't fucking know.
Embarrassing memories and secrets! Yeah! And the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
So, how long do you plan on dragging this out?
Relax, relax. Okay, on to the next question. So, what was the motive for the third murder?
The theme for the third murder was, the reason Celeste turned to murder was she wanted to buy a European castle and live there with a bunch of handsome men. So that time, the motive for murder was greed.
I got it! It was money, wasn't it? Greed.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again! Goddamn straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain. Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go. Now, can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
Crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death? The motive in the case of Sakura's death was... What was it that made Sakura decide to kill herself? It had to do with Monokuma exposing Sakura's secrets. So the theme of the motive in the fourth case was betrayal.
I got it! In her case, it was betrayal.
Precisely. You see, once I revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came afterwards. Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Relationships, secrets, money, betrayal? These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist in this world. In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth. They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world. This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
Seed of despair?
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment. And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope. Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours? Weren't we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories. What I'm trying to say is, the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope. Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How could taking away someone's memories give them hope?
Because then we came into the game not believing that we didn't know each other, so...
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway!
Is that so? all you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape,
She's giving us
right?
so much hope. She's given us so much hope. The whole thing about us being able to go into the data center, like she left the data center key with Mukuro's body, so we'd be able to come into the data center and get some hope for the mastermind being dead and being able to escape and like get out of here. So they have been giving us hope. What else? What other hope? The whole Chihiro thing. You think they didn't know about Chihiro? They know about Chihiro. You know about Chihiro.
The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place. That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Correctamundo!
Oh, that's the same voice actor as wait, when she does the wait, that literally sounds like Toko right now.
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
A most troubling thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair. I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow. So, just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you, let me give you a hint.
Huh? Really? Then hurry up and tell us.
Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing. I'd like for you to see the outside world.
Okay? The outside world?
You mean the world beyond the school walls?
So something really did happen out there.
Now are you interested in what I have to say? You wanna see what's out there? Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I wanna see too. See your faces sink into despair. Now then, open sesame! Behold, the world beyond the school walls!
It's fucking me with me because that's Toko. That's just Toko.
This is the outside world you've all been so anxious to claw your way back into.
Is it? What? Okay. Dot. I'm speechless.
Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous. That's what this means.
I can't believe this.
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense.
What am I looking at?
This is a scene from a movie or something, right?
What you just saw, all of you should recognize it.
We should recognize it? What about it should we recognize? This whole thing is insane.
That world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. If you can't remember, please just try. Do your best to try and recall.
Better kick your brain in the ass, because it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die. I don't remember ain't a fucking excuse no more, because now it's time
We're gonna get our memories back?
for the final class trial!
Genocide Jack's memory. Photo of Kyoko and Headmaster. Group photo. Okay, I assume it's gonna be photo of Kyoko and Headmaster?
Come on, bitches! Remember or die!
Come on, bitches!
What the fuck happened outside?
You want us to remember or whatever, but when it comes to that crazy, confusing video you showed us, I don't understand a damn thing!
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean,
You're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering?
Nobody can remember anything. This is the end for all of us. What other choice do we have?
If I can't remember, is it all over? I mean, how can she show me something so completely incomprehensible and then just say remember? Every single one of us has lost our memory. It really is hopeless after all. No, wait, there's a chance that she hasn't forgotten. Oh, Genocide Jack's memory! That's what he's talking about. She hasn't forgotten.
Nobody can remember anything.
Maybe Toko can remember.
Actually, she might remember.
Who might remember?
The other Toko, Genocide Jack. The two of them share certain kinds of knowledge, but their memories aren't linked, right?
I see. If their memories are separate, then even if one personality is forgotten, there's a chance the other may still have those memories.
What do you say, Toko?
Are you telling me to swap places with her?
Yeah.
No, absolutely not. That'd be like forfeiting my entire identity.
You switch all the time.
Toko, you're the only one we can rely on.
Byakuya saying, whoa! Yay! Genocide Jill! Genocide Jill!
Da-da-da-da! It's me, your friendly neighborhood serial killer.
Yay!
Boy, she just gave in like it was nothing.
Well, yeah, because Byakuya asked.
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately. Do you know anything about this video?
Huh? What video?
The video that's playing right now.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm the mastermind.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
That's enough! Just look at the stupid screen.
Aye, aye, Roger, you got it, Captain.
Well, does it look familiar?
Please tell us you remember, Jill.
I don't have all the details, but of course it does.
Then you remember all the stuff it's showing?
Of course I do.
So you didn't lose your memory after all.
Then why didn't you say something earlier? I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm a quiet type, you know?
Genocide Jill. Okay, Genocide Jill is definitely one of my favorite characters. I love Genocide Jill.
Oh my god, she's the worst liar in the world.
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
The tragedy?
The tragedy? Wait! Wait! What if we're the class? What if the tragedy is us? We're the class that happened a year ago and never recovered, never came back, and all our memories are from a year ago, and that's why Yasuhiro's stuff is still in that freaking locker! That's when they took our memory!
Oh no! You seriously forgot? Maybe I can help you remember. With a kiss.
With a kiss.
Just answer the question. What happened out there?
Well, I can't really say if it happened or if it's still happening. But it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
What?
Why is that phrase coming up now?
Because it's all because of that event. What is?
And that's why none of us, and that's why we couldn't remember this tragedy. Oh my god.
Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
Is now?
But what about that classroom? What the bloody classroom?
The world's been destroyed, get it?
Destroyed?
Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
Copy that, darling. Okay, so this big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago. It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it.
could say what happened was man-made. But it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster.
And Junko did this?
Either way, there's no doubt that it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. And as a result, in basically no time flat,
The world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
Oh, let's tell a lie.
That's all there is to it? Come on! There wasn't a single concrete description in there!
Well, it just so happens I don't know any of the specifics. Miss Moreau saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
We already did, and she didn't know anything. That's why we're asking you.
She's lying.
I couldn't live up to Master's expectations! To die! To die! This is a true tragedy!
Okay, that's enough of your little lover's quarrel. Whatever happened, it doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right? The end justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome. In other words, the world has ended. That's the important thing.
How can the world just end? It's the world!
Calm down. It's okay. There's no need to panic. Every living person will be dead in 100 years anyway, so the world ending isn't that big a deal.
Oh, come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous, I have another ridiculous story to tell you. It's the story of the Togami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
Okay, we're gonna learn about the Togami Corporation.
What did you say?
I'm glad to see you took the bait. You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet.
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami family?
The Togami family fell, the Togami family fell, the Togami family fell.
Correct. Well done, peasant.
But I didn't say anything yet.
I just got so fucking bored waiting, I couldn't help it. Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going in circles.
So, no matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Pretty innovative, don't you think?
But do you think it might be a disease? Getting bored so easy, I mean. Do you think I might be sick?
Anyway, like I was saying, Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
Oh no! The Togami family? The Togami name now means nothing? Oh, but Byakuya? Oh, but Byakuya? What will you pride yourself on now? Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, fuck you.
I can confirm that his entire family has died. Even the distant relatives. The Togami name has perished.
Even the distant relatives.
Stop with these idiotic jokes.
Stop! And said with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge us? The avatar of divine punishment?
The avatar divine punishment?
You must learn your place, peasant. You are no longer the ultimate affluent progeny.
They couldn't possibly be gone. The Togami family is destined to guide the world.
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember? It got fucked a full year ago.
Hold on. That doesn't make any sense.
Huh? I don't make sense.
There's no way that happened a year ago. I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago.
Did you forget about our memory being gone?
If some kind of world-ending event happened a year ago, then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
Mistaken?
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
It's happened a year since you arrived here.
Well, yeah. I mean, like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago. A few weeks ago? Ooh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently,
2
right?
years ago? 2 years ago?
Huh? 2 years ago? Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
Wait, what? 2 years ago? What does that...
What the hell is this chick trying to say?
Okay, and that's why Yasuhiro's notebook's in the locker,
I
yeah?
understand why you'd have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth. And the truth is, everything is cause and effect. Deny that, and you may as well give yourself up to God.
So, you must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far, right? What are the memories I took from you?
Come now, answer us. Answer with all your heart and soul.
You took the last 2 years of our life.
How are we supposed to answer?
I just don't know what's going on anymore.
This is the despair she wanted. This is what. Oh, this is everything she wanted. Still, we have to answer somehow. If we don't, everything ends right here. The memories that were stolen from us. If what Junko says is true, if we first came here 2 years ago, but the rest of us only remember getting here within the last few weeks or so. So the memories she took from us. Our life at Hope's Peak, right?
I got it! If we accept that what you say is true, then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years after coming to this school.
Nope. No. I mean, no matter what anyone says,
Another correct answer. Well done, peasant.
Seriously? This routine again?
We've lost 2 years worth of memories?
That's right. You've already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy. And that entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
2 years.
I don't remember the last 2 years of my life.
When I came into this class trial, I was much more optimistic. And I know that both Byakuya and Toko both told me that we should go into this class trial expecting the most awful, most brutal, most despairful truth. And it's here. I thought it was bad, but I didn't think it was this bad. I didn't think it was this bad. You guys still saw me. I was still hopeful at the very beginning of this. I literally wrote down, I'm acting like Monokuma too much, or I'm sorry, I'm acting like Makoto too much hope, and I still had too much hope.
That's not possible.
I want to think that too. I don't want to believe it. But that's nothing but our desire. I don't want to believe. I want it to be impossible. But if it's the truth, then we have to accept it. Kyoko's been really quiet. Make your argument. Oh god. Locker notebook. Locker notebook! That's the one.
2 years worth of memories. I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
This is all just surreal.
Plus, if 2 years have passed, how freaking old am I?
He'd be like 24. Isn't he like 22? I don't believe it, but I know there's evidence that reveals the time as students we lost.
Heck, I've never even gone to a single...
You have gone to class!
No, that's wrong.
I found your notebook!
Hiro, there's something I'd like you to take a look at. This notebook right here.
Huh? Hey, why is my name written on it?
I found it in the locker room on the 2nd floor. If you don't mind, could you take a look inside?
Oh, I literally wrote down that I thought that Hiro's notebook in here was literally just for timeline confusion. And it turns out it's in here for timeline clarification. I thought Yasuhiro was going to be here as a useless character that was just meant to make me more confused, but it turns out that it was actually useful finding his notebook, huh? Could you take a look inside?
Sure, whatever you want. But I've never seen this notebook before in my life.
Well, that's because you don't remember.
What's is something wrong?
It's kinda similar. No, even more than that. This is absolutely my handwriting, without a doubt! But how is this? I don't remember ever writing in this thing! No! No way!
It looks like you actually did attend class here at Hope's Peak. But somehow, you forgot all about it.
Lies! It's all one big lie!
I don't want to believe it either. But there's also no explanation for this pocketbook.
So Kyoko had been investigating her dad.
And whose pocketbook is that?
It's mine. And the handwriting inside is also mine. There's no doubt about it. But just like Hiro, I have no memory of ever writing in it.
That's so sad then. Because then we might know more, we might learn more about Kyoko. So Kyoko was here. And Kyoko did talk to her dad. And Kyoko probably did have that moment she wanted with her dad, and or probably reconnected. If what I do think is true, that the headmaster was actually not that bad of a guy, maybe. I don't know, I thought he was a good guy. Maybe I might be wrong, actually. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it and how everything's gone down, maybe he's not that good of a guy. But related to Kyoko, her dad did very much love her, I think. So it made me sad that she wouldn't remember having those last moments with her dad, I guess. Like, all that got erased. She didn't even remember talking to him. So she didn't remember anything but her original motive of coming to the school in the first place.
And the reason for that is the 2 years of missing memories?
After seeing all the evidence, do you have any choice but to acknowledge the truth?
Isn't it just so desperately dark? The mystery solved, but it's like a goddamn funeral in here. Shit, man, I've never been to a funeral. Hell yes!
2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on? How many fun classes? How many school events? This was your chance to build lasting friendships, right? And on top of that, something tragically sad happened 1 year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Right before everyone's eyes, the world came crashing down. You absorbed all that despair, but then you forgot it all. And once you'd forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourselves to this killing game. Oh, and there's one other thing. To be even more precise, the memories you all lost were...
Actually, never mind.
No!
I'm bored.
Oh.
Explaining stuff is boring.
Come on, Jugo.
What?
We are bored of this world. Everyone always talks big, declaring all the great things they'll do. But then they always fizzle out. This world is just so desperately fucking boring!
What are you talking about?
In a way, I'm jealous of all of you. To give yourself over so completely to such stimulating despair.
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves. I'm sick of expositioning all this shit.
Figure out what?
Figure out where your memories come apart. That's at the heart of all of this.
Where your memories come apart? Where our memories come apart. Is she talking about the moment where we must have lost our memories? I can only think of one time. Just after I set foot in the main hall for the first time, and that was at the entrance ceremony. No, when I fainted, right?
I got it! The moment I lost my memories, I can't think of any time other than that day. When I first came to the gates of this school and stepped foot in the main hall, when I passed out, I was overcome with a strange sensation.
Wow, you still have enough spirit to keep on talking, huh? So I don't know much about the details, but it seems like everyone remembers passing out, right? And your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss after that? I guess it must have been something like that.
After I passed
Something like
out,
that.
I woke up in a classroom with my head on a desk. I assume not much time had passed since I'd collapsed in the main hall.
But instead, 2 whole years had gone by.
The reason it felt so short was because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
You got it, honey. 2 years of memories? Poof, gone. Which means, of course,
When everyone met for the first time, it wasn't actually for the first time. Unaware of this fact, you took the time to introduce yourselves to each other, but
But by that point, we'd already spent 2 years together at the school. That's what those photos reveal, isn't it?
Yup, yup, yup.
Yep, that's what they reveal. You were all such close friends. You spent 2 years together, and then you started killing each other.
I don't know what would have been worse. My god, this is such a good game. I hate it. Like, would have it been worse if we knew what was happening on the outside and then still chose to participate in this killing game? Or, well, no, because the only reason that we are okay with killing each other is because we don't know of the outside world. That's why you erased our memories, so we'd actually have a reason to kill each other, because if there's nothing else out there, then we'd have no reason to want to kill each other. We have no reason to become your entertainment. This is so good.
And it was also you could escape into a world that's already been annihilated. What a terribly tragic tale. Even if you left now, there's nothing you could do to fix it.
You're the one who set things up to be like this.
I love you all so much.
What?
Once your school life here began, I thought about you constantly. It's only natural that I would fall in love.
So, since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about it. All about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair. Our plan to bring despair to all mankind.
Okay. The ultimate despair? All mankind?
Let's go back in time 2 years, okay? Back to when everyone first came to this school. School life during that first year overflowed with hope and happiness. Oh boy, it was just the worst. Everyone was enjoying themselves so much. You were all having the time of your lives.
But that couldn't last forever, of course. The peacefulness only made it through that first year. Because after that, an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy. All too soon, the world's days of peace came to a bloody end. And as you can imagine, the school was no exception. The tragedy even made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
What are you?
What do you mean?
The most tragic event in human history, and the ultimate despair that caused it. I can't believe it's all because of just you and Mukuro. Was it some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
Your dad?
You have a point. If I had to describe it, I'd say it was none of those. How can I put it? It was more of an ideological thing. Despair is contagious, you know. It's almost like a natural phenomenon. Everyone is capable of it, and now the entire world has fallen into despair.
in other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
I just don't understand why.
We didn't ask you to try to understand. This was a tangent anyway, unrelated to the matter at hand.
Okay, so let's get back to the story.
This is crazy, guys. I love this game. I can't wait to play the rest of them. What the fuck?
Hope's Peak had taken so much damage. You guys were the only survivors.
I wonder what the other ones are gonna be like then. If the end of the world is
The
now.
members of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy were the only ones left.
And then, something super neat happened! Now pay attention, because this is important, and I'm
Okay.
only gonna say it once! So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a shelter! That's right! It was transformed into a shelter! Ah, I said it twice!
Now, someone was responsible for that transformation, for creating what would eventually become your prison.
The headmaster.
Do any of you know who that might have been?
The one who turned Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolated us here. The Prime Minister.
Could only have been the headmaster of Hope Peak Academy. He wanted to turn the school into a shelter to try and protect us. To protect us from the despair and tragedy taking place outside. That's why he asked us to make that promise. To say that we were willing to live in this school forever.
We believe he had something like that in mind, yes. If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start.
This game is so good.
Yeah, the headmaster put that much faith in you.
And because we had that same hope,
Oh, so the headmaster put us in here to keep us all safe and keep hope for the next generation, and then Junko and the stupid fucking Despair sisters come out here and they kill the freaking headmaster, and they're like, let's make this a little game.
that's why we all agreed to live here forever.
But creating the shelter was also his single biggest mistake. It's laughable, really. He was the headmaster, but he had no idea.
This is a banger picture.
He had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way into the school. So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe became a cage that made it impossible for you to escape despair. I have to say, it really helped me out a lot. It saved me a ton of time.
By the way, it was you yourselves who blocked off the windows, the doors, all the exits. Under the headmaster's direction, you all went about your work like obedient little sheep.
You mean we trapped ourselves in here?
And then you forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped in here.
And then you forgot about it, and then you started bitching about it.
Once you'd finished building your little shelter, it was time for me and Mukuro to get to work. And thus began the killing game.
Me and Mukuro had come here, spending the last 2 years waiting for that moment.
That moment where you all began killing each other served as the climax of our global despair plan.
And the only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
Like, I know that none of this, okay, like, I know that I didn't play through the I didn't play the 2 years, and I didn't see, the only context I have is ever since Makoto woke up and then he's been playing this game. But it feels like I'm also, I know Makoto's feeling like he's getting kicked in the face, but I also feel like I'm getting kicked in the face. I also feel like I'm getting kicked in the face right now, even though none of this applies to me because I'm not involved. I didn't play those 2 years. There's absolutely no way of me knowing any of this, right? Like, there's no way of me knowing any of this, but I still feel like I'm getting slapped in the face. You know? I get too involved in these games. I get too involved, I get too into it. This sucks.
You let us live so we could go around killing each other? Is that what you're saying?
Like, damn! Like, really? Like, I am full of, not like, I'm not full of despair, but shit, that shit sucks. Like, we lived together happily for an entire 2 years together. We decided that the world is ended outside. We're just gonna stay in here, make a perfect little haven, just survive what we can survive, and hopefully eventually be the hope for the next generation. And then you are gonna come in here and you're just gonna ruin all of that. That's crazy. And it was Kyoko's dad. That's the worst part.
Why? Why would you do that?
Because this was so much more than a simple high school deathmatch. Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
What are you saying?
Well, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there. A few souls unwilling to give up hope. So I thought I should show them, which is why I
broadcasted it.
Well, why don't you tell me?
What the Mastermind did to show everyone in the outside world. That was... What is this? Hijack?
Now I understand.
Now I understand.
You're talking about you hijacking the airwaves, aren't you?
Uh-huh. That's exactly what I'm talking about. To show the world the murders taking place at this school, which was meant to be a symbol of hope.
That was the whole point of the ultimate despair. When I said climax, that was what I was talking about. The world watched as you fell into despair and began to kill each other one after another. Despair is as contagious as any disease. Any hope left turns to despair.
Isn't the power of television just amazing? By the way, since we started broadcasting, a whole bunch of people have tried to come and rescue you.
Are you serious?
But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school grounds, I had no problem expelling them.
Expelled them?
Heavy weaponry?
I have to thank you all. They were a relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying to force their beliefs on the world. But in the end, I was able to give them the final despair. Death.
So you just used us? To bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
Well, sure, but I also gave you a second chance at life, right? So it's like, give and take.
But what if I'm still a little hopeful? What if it's all fake and it's all a lie?
Give and take? You're so full of shit!
Yeah, Makoto, say it!
And there's a reason I chose you guys to survive when all the other students were dropping like flies. I mean, we built up 2 years of memories together. You were all my treasured classmates.
Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you'd despair even more when you found out a friend had betrayed you.
And that's the truth, which is what you wanted, right? So, does it make you feel utterly lost and hopeless? You solved the mystery, but despair at the truth, right?
Don't tell me. Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
And if we did, then what? Our final desire for creating this world of despair was so we could experience one last class trial. If you were bold enough to solve the mystery, only to discover that the truth was utterly hopeless, how would you react? What would you do?
See? Discovering the truth doesn't necessarily lead to a sense of hope.
Truth can be full of despair, too! Like right fucking now!
Truth, full of despair? That's...
Not to mention, all those motives I talked about were totally meaningless. I mean, with the world having ended and all.
Meaningless? Then we've been murdering each other for nothing?
Yep.
And think about it. You chose to lock yourselves up here, then started murdering each other to get out.
We weren't just random strangers either. We were classmates. We'd spent 2 years together.
Yup, that's what sucks, dude.
No, even I can't laugh at that.
Thank you, Jill. Thank you. Thank you for being sensible at the moment.
We get it. We get it, okay? You're totally awesome, right? We get it already. So help us. I'll do anything. Just help me.
A peasant begging for his life? Oh, how delightful! We've never witnessed such a travesty firsthand.
But I'm sorry to say, begging doesn't work on me. All I want is despair, and there's no reason for it.
And there's no reason for it.
And since there's no reason, there's no argument against it. There's just no understanding it.
There's just no understanding it.
No argument, no understanding. What better definition of ultimate despair could there be?
Wait, hold on. You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but there's no real reason for us to believe anything you have to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh?
You say the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself.
Yeah.
So I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept it as the truth.
Until you see it with your own eyes. Truth and falsehood overlap one another. In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now. Is that what you're saying? If so, what then?
Are you saying you won't accept the truth until you can go outside and see for yourself? Well, you better not. You go out into that world and you're all goners for sure. Trust me, I'm not lying about any of this.
Well, even if it's all true,
If you're not lying, then it wouldn't hurt to show us.
I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you. For the sake of everyone you've killed.
Huh? Everyone I've killed? What are you talking about? You're the ones who killed them.
I didn't kill anyone. I simply gave you a little nudge in the right direction.
And that's all it took for you to start killing each other. You're nothing but bloodthirsty animals.
That's why anyone was murdered here, peasant.
Say what you want about hope, but we're all creatures of instinct, right? Despair comes naturally.
Hell yes! That's funny as shit!
No! This isn't just some game to us. It's murder! Plain and simple.
Yeah.
You stole our memories. Invented reasons for us to do it. You pushed us all into a corner. It's all your fault!
Great Makoto voice acting right now. Holy shit.
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck, don't you? That must be your hope, huh?
Yeah, and I still got it.
But we don't have much time left to keep up this banter. We have to draw things to a close soon.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the vote, of course. You didn't forget about that little rule, did you? Oh, and also, since this will be the last vote, I decided to change the rules.
What?
You guys so full of hope, and me so full of despair. I've decided to have you vote which one will be punished. If even one of you votes to punish hope, well then, I'll consider that a win for me and punish everyone on the side of hope.
Even if it's just one person?
Oh, but don't worry. I won't be voting, of course.
Even if you don't, you've still got the upper hand in all this.
It's okay. Nobody would actually vote to kill themselves, right?
Guys, come on.
Oh, let me just mention one more thing. When I win, to punish you guys,
I'm gonna let you all free.
you'll have to stay here
Oh.
till you grow old and die. No fighting, no killing. That's your punishment.
What?
You mean we just...
We'd have to just live here?
She's saying she'll let us live.
If you're not happy with that, then go ahead and punish me and make your way to the outside world.
Enter a world fallen from grace, where only despair exists, where you'd likely be dead within a day.
What are you saying? So no matter what, we're doomed.
Wait a sec! I just got hit with an inspiration bomb! Dying of old age is boring as shit, right? The audience at home isn't gonna dig that at all! So, here's what'll happen. One of you will get to experience an instant, super impressive punishment.
Super impressive punishment? An instant super impressive punishment.
What? You can't just...
Hero! Hero!
Do you mean to say you'll execute one of us?
And I get to decide who's gonna have to suck it down. Makoto, you're up.
What? Me?
Yeah, you've been acting up, causing all kinds of trouble. I hate you!
So let me make this clear. Everyone has two choices in front of them. If a single person votes for Hope to be punished, then only Makoto will receive a harsh punishment, and the rest of you will live here in peace.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
What I'm saying is, if you sacrifice Makoto, the rest of you will get to live out your lives.
Sacrifice me? But that's...
What? Has your resolve softened? Have you lost confidence?
Okay,
Are you afraid
now,
of being
let's all gang up on her
punished?
and kill her. Guys, now, guys, let's jump her. Guys, don't let this happen. Why do we have to? We don't have to. We figured it out. We solved the problem. We know it's her. We can go back into the thing. We can do beep boop beep boop beep boop and open all the doors. We don't have to let this happen, guys. Guys, computer attack. Come on, please. Why are we? We're not gonna let this happen, right? We're not gonna let this vote go through. We're not gonna punish me and or get everybody killed.
Don't you have faith in your friends?
No, that's not it.
It's okay. You're right to be afraid. It would seem all of those around you have realized the futility of going against me.
Guys,
It's so beautiful. Your lovely faces, eroded by despair, have come together as one.
Besides, Yoko, you could never betray your father, could you?
What?
I mean, the headmaster's only wish was that all of you would survive, right? That's why he tried to trap you all here after all. The least you can do is try to honor your dead father's wishes.
Kyoko,
One person's despair is enough to seal your fate. Isn't that just the most hopeless outcome ever?
and that's what I get for saying that I don't believe her. That's what I get for saying that I still have hope.
So, who do you think's gonna give in? Whose despair is gonna sign your death warrant?
no one. Nobody's gonna give in to despair.
Guys.
We're not gonna lose to you.
So boring. Stubborn till the very end, huh? Well, that's fine. Then let's just hurry up and get it over with.
This is real Junko, right? This is normal Junko.
It's time for the final vote. Everything will come to an end. Your stupid hope.
And your stupid life.
The final vote. This is it. The ultimate confrontation. Am I also voting? I have to show everyone. I have to make them remember. I have to convince them not to give up, to live in despair. That's not really living at all. Make my argument. I'm still making arguments. Locker pocketbook, group photo, photo of Kyoko and the headmaster, headmaster's ebook, and locker notebook. I'm gonna pick photo
We won't
of
give
Kyoko
up.
and the headmaster. Oh, it's a really
As
long
as
one.
there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy. By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
Oh, there is air purifiers in the physics lab,
If I
huh?
die, the purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
Meh.
All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting. So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
There's only one thing I can click on, and it's hope, and then the rest is ... There's no hope left in the world when you... Oh, this is Junko. There's no hope left in the world when you sleep on its bed of despair. The world is in despair. You are in despair. If I don't do something, everyone's going to be consumed by despair. Oh, I'm losing hearts. If you claim there's no hope left in the world, but if despair is contagious like you say, then so is hope. I'll use my own hope to plant seeds of hope inside everyone else. Okay.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
Let me grab hope.
If I were to die,
Oh, I missed it.
that would be the end of...
As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's...
Okay, let's see if this actually works. I just want to hope all their ... Oh! Don't you lose hope now.
All my fortune-telling senses are telling me not to leave this place. But to live means moving forward, right? So even if it's hard, even if we're scared, we don't have any choice, do we? I want to keep on living. I want to open the next door. There must be something new waiting for me.
The only one that didn't have a colorful ... was Kyoko. So that's making me a little scared that Kyoko will be the one that doesn't vote for hope.
So that's why, no matter what, I need to get out of here.
Yes, Yasuhiro!
The whole fortune-telling thing doesn't matter anymore. What matters is my own gut feelings.
Yes! Hina! Have hope!
Don't lose hope now.
I've been thinking about all this, and I was thinking, at a time like this, what would Sakura do?
What would Sakura do?
You only get stronger by taking adversity by the horns. Confront that thorny path with enthusiasm. That sounds like something she'd say, right? No. I think that's definitely what she'd say, which is why yeah! I've made up my mind!
Me.
Don't lose hope now.
I don't think Jill cares.
I don't care either way. I'm fine with whichever one is more interesting. Actually, I may not look like it, but I always hated school. Hell, no matter how I look, still hate it. Oh, but no matter what, Master has to come along with us.
Don't lose hope now.
Don't lose hope now.
What's the matter? You're not actually trying to encourage me, are you? Ridiculous. It never even crossed my mind that I might give in to despair.
Let's freaking go,
But
Byakuya.
don't misunderstand me. I couldn't care in the slightest what happens to you.
You know that's not true.
I just have to keep my word. I swore I would end the life of the Mastermind. Besides, the Togami family isn't dead, because I'm still alive.
That's right, that's right.
So until I can restore the Togami family and bring it greater glory than it's ever known...
Oh?
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
Music
If I
switch
were
up?
to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
Danganronpa.
Decided to have faith in myself.
Do-do-do-do.
By the way,
Do-do-do-do.
outside is
Let's freaking
The
go!
only reason is thanks to the say whatever you want. I've made my if I die. In other words,
Do-do-do-do.
and you know like you've all been
Do-do-do-do.
keep on living as long as I
Do-do-do-do.
have my master's love. All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into
Okay,
the world
Kyoko,
outside,
please tell me we can
where
change
only
your mind
death
now.
and despair are waiting.
I already said I would claim the Mastermind's life, by whatever means necessary.
Oh, whatever means necessary.
So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
Kyoko, yes!
Don't lose hope now.
Don't lose hope, Kyoko! Freak!
I didn't really know my father, so I can't pretend to know what he was thinking. But even if we're just connected by blood, there's one thing I am sure of. He would never want us to abandon Makoto and choose to stay here. I can't explain why exactly. But if I'm sure of anything, I'm sure of that. Just because we don't actually know anything. Does that mean we can't understand? Could it be that... No, never mind.
Could it be that?
So, Makoto.
Could it be that what?
I don't think you wound up at this school because you had good luck or bad luck.
I'm the ultimate hope.
I think you came here for a different reason entirely. You came here to bring down the ultimate despair. You came here to confront despair without ever giving up. And if that's true, I think we could call you the ultimate hope. What do you think?
I love that. I love that.
What the hell are you?
The ultimate hope has been added to the truth bullet section of my handbook.
So uncool. Your stupid faces, the stupid things you've said, the stupid way you all treat each other. It's all so uncool, so unhip. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up!
Stupid, 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 stupid.
Lame, 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 lame.
Stupid, 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 stupid. I'm not any kind of elite anything. Hope isn't a talent you develop, but still. But I still. The moment of truth.
Suffer from despair.
Final strike.
Despair into tomorrow. Despair into your memories. Despair into nothingness.
Oh, I failed because I didn't do the thing. I wanted to hear her do the voice that line.
Despair.
Hope keeps on going.
Hope keeps on going. Hope keeps on going, beach. Okay.
I refuse to give up. I refuse to get bored. I refuse to throw it all away. I refuse to despair. Because all I have going for me is the desire to keep moving forward.
What's going on? What's happening?
Your despair isn't working on me. Oh my god, that was a super fucking long one. Holy shit, dude. That was so long.
It looks like we've reached the end. I think it may be time to vote.
We just gotta pull the lever, right?
Good. I'm ready to go.
Let's put an end to these trials. Put an end to the killing. With our own hands.
Monokuma vote. I better see Junko's face up there. Bye bye. Bye bye, Junko.
The hell?
Indeed.
You've lost, Junko. Oh my god, I get to voice Junko again now. They're not voiced anymore. You've lost, Junko.
I lost?
Oh? I lost? Me? No way.
Well, that's just...
It can't be. You still don't accept it? Even the ultimate despair herself is vulnerable to the onslaught of despair, it would seem.
What the heck?
But there's no use trying to fight it now.
Well, that's just... totally the best!
Huh?
So this is despair.
We came to the school 2 years ago, created our incredibly detailed plan. I even killed my sister for it.
And now
To come this far and fail at the very end.
True despair.
This is the most ultimate despair. What are you talking about?
And now
Don't you see? I was so hopelessly desperate. I was bored of the world the moment I was born. That's why I've come looking forward for this so desperately. This once-in-a-lifetime experience. This is my first and last colossal despair here at the moment of death. To have the chance to taste the highest grade despair, the utter failure of my dreams.
True despair.
Oh, I'm so hopelessly happy right now.
Huh?
Wait, is she enjoying this?
Anyway,
are you prepared to admit defeat? You think I care whether I won or lost? Either way, it doesn't change a thing.
Totally the best.
Outside is only despair, inside is only despair. No matter where you go, despair awaits you. That's not true.
Not possible.
You're wrong. Huh?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Let me tell you this right now. We no longer fear despair.
Okay.
Because we've decided to enter the outside world with hope. Yeah, Makoto totally seduced us over to his side. And then she's gonna sneeze. Oh, never mind. Everyone! You said that despair is as contagious as any disease.
However,
But the same is true of hope. All you have to do is look at us to see how true that is. Kyoko!
No.
Stop it! Stop it! I hate those faces you're making! To see those awful looks causes me nothing but pain.
There's one last thing.
Fine, let me just say one last thing. If you guys want to get all hung up on the word hope, that's no skin off my nose. But just be warned, from this point on, one despair after another will stand in your way. No matter where you run, no matter where you hide. Maybe you'll find some hope, but there's a very fine line dividing that hope from bitter despair. Knowing that, you still plan to cling to your hope? Of course, because we...
Fine, it's
Shut up,
fine.
shut up! That was a rhetorical question. You interrupted my monologue. I'm almost done though, so whatever. Because it's almost punishment time, right?
it can't be.
Do you really intend to go through with this? That was the agreement, right? Hold on. It's not like I want you to die. You don't have to.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
What?
How many times do I have to tell you?
The act of living brings me no hope at all. All I want now is to taste that despair of death that you only get once in life, so...
Don't get in my way!
I ain't gonna stop you. She's crazy for the button.
So this is how the despair of death feels. It's so wonderful. Even a tenth of this despair, even 100th. I want every last soul on this planet to taste such despair. I want the entire world to die with that despair in its mouth. Okay, let's do this. I've reserved an extra special punishment for last. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
It's time! Congratulations! Junko has been found guilty. Time for the punishment! Junko wasn't carried off. She just walked off. Oh? What is this? What is this? Circus? What this? The ultimate punishment. The 1,000 blow. It's all of them? The cage of death. The burning of the... I didn't see what that... Can't really read past. Excavator destroyer. How's she... What? Blast off. That's the one from the beginning of the game! After school lesson. That's mine! Oh, she's so cute with monokuma. Is this the one that finally kills her? How are you still alive after all of them? Not after that one, though. Emergency override. And that's how everything came to an end. The final class trial. Junko Enoshima, the ultimate despair. Life at Hope's Peak Academy. It was all over. Chapter 6. Ultimate pain, ultimate suffering, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, ultimate death. The end. But even after saying it was all over, it's not like the building exploded or collapsed in itself or anything. That wasn't the kind of ending waiting for us. Nothing changed. Well, with one exception. The air purifiers turned off, just like Junko said. They shut off immediately. That was the only difference. Goodbye, Despair High School! Epilogue! We left the courtroom and made our way to the main hall. We stood in front of the door. Nobody made a sound. I felt almost absent-minded. It was our epilogue before the final ending. We were stuck there in limbo, unmoving, unsure. But in the end... Hi guys, this is where it all started! We can't just stand around like this forever. At some point, we need to leave. To nobody's surprise, it was Kyoko who broke the silence.
Makoto.
Would you do the honors? Oh, okay. As if awakened by Kyoko's word, I took out the object we'd gotten. Up until the moment of her death, it had belonged to Junko. And in the end, she dropped it before us.
So,
But is that really it? Is that really the key to this door?
Indeed.
You don't have to read into what she said too much to find the answer.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
In other words,
I will force you out. She said that just before dropping that. It makes sense it would be our way out of here.
But...
You never know. Maybe it's actually a switch that's gonna make the school self-destruct. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe it will. I mean, Junko never said specifically that she'd let us leave her here alive.
it's true.
You may be right about that. Maybe.
Yes.
But even so, it's impossible to think we wouldn't take our chances with it. Yeah, I guess that's true. There's nothing to worry about. If something ever happened to Master, I'd take my scissors and jam them up so far up. Welcome back, Toko. Hey, where's the courtroom? Where's the mastermind? It's all over. We were just about to leave the school. What? Leave? We can go outside? Then that means me and Master can get married? And then you'll give me a little jewel of a baby.
That's enough.
Please stop. That would be a greater horror than anything I've encountered so far. But Togami, what about the Togami family? If everything that Junko told us was real, you're gonna have to start repopulating the Togami family, Byakuya. So you gotta get to that quick. And who's the fastest person that can help you with that? Somebody who's willing to give you babies right now.
Anyway,
Don't worry, I have no doubt that we'll be able to leave here without a problem.
But
It's what happens after we get out of here that I'm worried about. But you know, in the end, I think part of me still thinks
For serious?
maybe if we get out of here, we'll see that everything she said about the world was a lie. I want to believe that. On the other side of this door is a world as peaceful as we remember. A lie, peaceful as we remember. Well, no matter what it looks like, this is our world. It's where we were meant to live. Yeah, I guess so. And how do I put this? Unlike the school, the world is really big, right? Since it's so big, I'm sure there must be some despair. Since it's so big, I'm sure there must be some despair, no matter what. But there also has to be lots of hope, right?
in other words,
The act of searching for hope to try to find it, that by itself is the true meaning of hope. As long as you have that hope, you can keep moving forward, no matter what trouble you may fall into.
am I wrong?
Is that what you mean, Makoto? Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. I don't need any of you to spell that out for me. Junko mentioned that there would still be others out there who hadn't cast away hope just yet. Maybe I should find them and make them work for me. To rebuild the world, we must first rebuild the Togami dynasty. But what if the Togami dynasty is what brought the end to the world? I'll go with you. I'll follow you anywhere you want to go.
you got it.
Well, my first stop is gonna be the closest donut shop. I can figure out the rest from there.
Hey.
And what are you gonna do if there are no more donut shops or donuts?
Okay.
I'll just get some flour and make my oh my god. I'll just get some flour and make some myself. And if there's no flour, I'll just grow some wheat. Oh, I get it now. If there's no road, you just gotta build one. Creation. Fate is telling me to remake the world.
Could it be?
That's my hope.
How about that?
I've reached the next stage. The next chapter of Yasuhiro Hagakure. Kure's life story is about to begin. Thanks, Hina. You've totally opened my eyes. Hey, personal space, buddy. You're seriously creeping me out.
Makoto.
Come on, Makoto. Even if everyone in the outside world is gone, even if the world is seeped into despair, as long as I have people like you around, I can face forward and keep moving. If we can get out of here and do something, have some sort of impact. But what can we do? There's so few of us, and we're so small. What can we do? No, we can probably do anything. Yeah, we can do anything.
Well, I guess this is goodbye. And goodbye to Sakura. But hey, if we gotta say goodbye, we may as well do it with a smile on our face.
Hey guys! You guys want your fortunes told anywhere, anytime. You just let me know. I'll be there.
You know how much I hate being annoyed, but if something does come up, you may as well let me know.
Byakuya!
I can't guarantee I'll actually bother listening, but
But I don't care. You just saying that was more than enough for me.
I don't know why, but I have a burning desire to start writing. I might be able to pull it off. A story about Master and me. And the others, I guess.
The others, I guess.
I can't say I'm sorry about what happened, but still. It does feel kind of strange.
I really don't know what to say. I guess we graduated?
It looks like hope really is spreading. As long as I never give up, I have to push even harder. I'm going to keep moving forward with hope in my heart. Since I have hope, I can show courage. Since I have hope, I can move ahead. The world can move ahead. Please tell me the world didn't end. The door began to open. With my hands, with our hands, hope and despair mingled together, opening the door to the future. Oh, it's gonna kill us all. Oh, I was gonna say. I'm nervous, I'm nervous, I'm nervous. I want to see flying cars and rainbows and dolphins singing.
I just wanna be part of your symphony.
What is it? Happy music. Doon, 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 doon. Oh, it's the credits. Ah, this is great. I want to know what happens outside. What a good game. I'm glad I played this game. This is a great game. I want to play more. I want to play more. I know it's not related, this game, at all to any of the events that are currently happening in 2026, but I can say I have been feeling pretty hopeless these last few months, and this game has made me feel a little better. You know what? This game has made me feel a little better. What I do like how video games teach us new lessons now and then, you know? This video game taught me to be more hopeful. This video game taught me to not fall so... That desperation is a slippery slope, and it's an easy slope to fall down into. I really like this game. I really liked all the characters. I am very sad for all the characters that we lost. Rest in peace, Chihiro. Rest in peace, Mondo, Sayaka, Hifumi, Sakura, Mondo, Celeste, Taka. Am I missing anybody? Not Junko. Good game, good game. Danganronpa. Oh, more! Dot, dot, dot.
Interesting. Things are getting very interesting indeed. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma. And I am this school's
Headmaster?
headmaster.
I received the Easter egg present. Does that mean that Kyoko's dad is actually Monokuma? Danganronpa, I finished it! It's done! And there's Sayaka! The first one to die in this school. It's always so bittersweet finishing a game, dude. It's always so bittersweet. It's time to expose her lie.
There was a lie hidden within Kyoko's statement just now.
A lie?
Isn't that right, Kyoko?
You said it. The burden of proof is on you. So let's hear it. Where's this lie, then?
Kyoko is definitely lying, and it must be because there's some other deeper truth she wants to keep hidden. Okay? So now I have to prove that it's a lie. Make your argument. Kyoko's account. Okay?
I didn't have the key to my room because I'd given it to Byakuya.
Yes.
There's no doubt about that, right?
Correct.
You are correct.
So I couldn't possibly have gotten into
That's
my
a
room.
lie! Liar! You can get into your room.
No. Kyoko could have gotten into a room. You said so yourself, didn't you, Kyoko?
Actually, to be precise, not quite. I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What?
Monokuma's secret tool?
Kyoko stole it from the headmaster's room. It lets you get into any room in the school, which means she could have used it to get into her own room.
Then I guess that's it.
You're giving up just like that? You admit to killing...
No, I'm simply recognizing that I lost.
What are you talking about?
I wonder what's gonna happen.
Like I said, this was a trap, and I wasn't able to escape it. So I lost. That's all this means.
Then, you saying you really didn't... Kyoko, you really aren't the killer?
Okay, time's up!
Huh?
I'm sorry to say, but your time is up! All done, all finished. The class trial is all over.
It's all over.
But that's ridiculous! Since when is there any...
It's because you were late, so the trial started late and time ran out.
Kyoko's not fighting back this time. Before when there was a timeout, she was like, "Oh, wait, what are you talking about?" And now she's like, "Yeah, I lost. There's nothing I can do about it."
So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you. But I guess we already know who the blackened is, don't we?
Monokuma vote. Makoto, you don't fucked up. I fucked up so bad. Let's see this happen. He found guilty. I'm sorry. I just have to see this ending. I'm sorry, Kyoko. Good job. You got it right. Really right. We got it right? Does that mean Kyoko really is the killer? But something strange is going on here. There's something wrong with this whole class trial. Kyoko!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
I've prepared an extra special punishment this time. Is everyone ready? Okay then.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Is it gonna be the same punishment as me? But Chihiro doesn't save her? Game over. Kyoko has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. It's Kyoko! I'm actually kind of sad that I came back to do this because... Oh no, it's the same one! Let's see if Chihiro stops it. I'm sad about seeing Kyoko in this situation. I shouldn't have done this. after school lesson. Kyoko. Chihiro? Chihiro, come on. Chihiro? She's turning purple. Chihiro? Is she actually gonna die? Holy shit, she dies. Holy fuck, she dies. Chihiro doesn't save Kyoko. Do I get a game over screen? And that's how the class trial of Mukuro Ikusaba came to an end. I still had to wonder whether Kyoko was actually innocent or... Regardless, the truth was lost forever, even for me. I just stopped thinking about it. That was the end of Mukuro's class trial. And in the end, it would prove to be our last... And in the end, it would prove to be our last class trial. Once that case was over, there was never a single murder at Hope's Peak ever again. We had obtained peace in exchange for the lives of all the others. Poco's dead. I don't know what the fuck happened here, but we started having babies with each other. Oh my god, wait, no, Toko's dead, so Hina is the only girl left. So Hina had everybody's child. Oh my god, oh my god. Here's baby, there's baby Byakuya. It has Hina's eyes and then Byakuya's hair. Look at Byakuya, he's smiling, he has long hair. Look at Hiro. What is this? But Toko's dead. Peace, but only inside the school. This is awful. Holy shit, we had kids way too close to each other. Peace, but only for us. That was the only hope we had. Hope. Hope. Hope? This is hope?
No! This isn't right!
Oh!
Makoto, why are you staring off into space? Don't you have a rebuttal for Kyoko's claim?
Her claim? Oh, that's right. I have to. Do I expose Kyoko's lie or not? It comes back here. Okay, that's sick. Okay. I'm glad I came back to see that. Oh, this game is great. And it's over now. And it's finished.